BalconyTV.
Welcome to this week's Balcony TV Exeter, coming from Samuel Jones on the key. This week we are really delighted, and I always say really delighted, but this week we really are really delighted to welcome Ange Hardy. How are you doing, Ange?
Thank you. I'm good, thank you. Yeah, really good.
And joining Ange, we have Lucas.
Hi.
Drinkwater. Hey.
Hello again.
All right, hello again, yeah. What are you guys going to play for us?
We're going to play a song called By the Tides, which was inspired by the refugee crisis and the amount of, I guess, loss of life in the Mediterranean Sea. So yeah, it was kind of inspired by that photo. Do you remember a while ago there was a photo that made all the papers of the boy? And it just made us realise that I think the point that quite often gets missed is that these people are people, they're humans. So no matter where you stand, left, right, up, down, when it comes to politics and all the rest of it. Yeah, exactly. 4, 5. They're people.
It's all awesome.
Thank you.
while the bolts are pulled
tides all as the seasons change. And will you still be waiting when the ignorance has gone? By the tides all as the seasons change. And will you still be waiting when my hill becomes your home? By the tides all as the seasons change. By the tides all the seasons change.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
What a treat. Really lovely. Tell us about the album, Ange.
Well, the album's called Findings, and it's going to be out on September the 14th. We're launching live on the Radio 2 Folk Show.
Oh yeah, I
which is
saw
really
that.
exciting.
Yeah, you just got
yeah,
invited.
fantastic.
Yeah.
It's called Findings because findings are the little silver parts that join two components of jewellery together to make a whole part of jewellery.
Right.
So kind of taking two lovely things, joining them together and making something even lovelier.
Absolutely.
And Lucas is lovely, so, you know, I
Is he?
thought I'd keep him and make
And
an
so
album
is
with him.
Ange, and that's how we work.
Feel the love. Fantastic.
Yeah.
So is it the two of you, is it just an acoustic all the way through album? Have you got, because
No,
you're a bit of a demon with a looper as well, aren't you, I think?
I do love the looper. I think harmony is the voice of the angels as far as I'm concerned. You know, it's the most beautiful sound. So it's got lots and lots of harmonies, lots of different layers of harmony. And we've got a couple of special vocalists in as well to do on a couple of songs. We've got Nancy Kerr and Catherine Roberts on one song.
I saw.
But then actually a lot of the album, although there are about 4 built-up songs with a whole band, a lot of the album is very stripped back, and there's even one song which is 2 songs which are completely a cappella.
Right.
So it's a
right.
really diverse album that takes you on a bit of a journey.
I think the Texas, you two guys, your voices work exceptionally well together.
Yeah.
So,
I
really,
love
really
the tone of Lucas's voice. It's fantastic.
Yeah, you can see.
He doesn't use it enough, so I've been bullying him.
I think it's because I talk too much. People just want me to shut up.
That's not true. It's not true. Absolutely brilliant. So one of the great things about Balcony TV is I actually get to read through blogs of these bands to find out what they're about. You know, your blog is particularly revealing.
Yeah.
Your childhood, you know,
Yeah.
all the difficulties you went through, and then you found the church and all this stuff, and you got a young family now as well, and all this stuff must really affect how you write, and it all sort of filters through.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Even if a song is quite obviously a song written about, I don't know, a past traditional theme, you'll always find a little bit of me in there and a little bit of, But the funny thing is, standing here in Exeter, I actually used to busk here in Exeter on the streets. So it's really weird coming back and thinking how far things have changed. And
Sure.
I think just being able to be in this position where I can say to people, you can start off with bare feet and a shaved head and nothing to your name.
Literally.
And literally.
Yeah.
And you can work your way up. So there is hope.
Awesome testimony.
Yeah,
Itself.
there's hope.
So guys, what have you got gigs coming up? Anything to support the album? Have you got a tour coming up?
We're doing a full tour through the end of September, right through October, all around the UK to support the release of the album. So we're starting with the on-air launch on the Folk Show on Radio 2. That's 14th of September, and then from late in the month, I think the 28th, we start the tour, and we're going for, I think, 4 weeks all around the UK. And the gig.
Sage Gateshead is kind of the official northern launch.
Okay.
And then there's a middle launch in the Green Note in London, and then an official southern launch at Minehead, the Regal Theatre.
Yeah.
And then
you
lots
still
and
do
lots of
gigs there,
things
that's
in
amazing,
between.
yeah.
Well, I live just outside of Minehead,
Right.
so I try to make the most of the area, and it's a beautiful theatre.
Yeah,
Really is. It doesn't get used enough for this kind of thing. So.
Absolutely brilliant. Well, good luck with the tour, guys. Good luck with the album launch, and anything that sort of happens in between. Any gigs in between people can look forward to before this?
Oh, we've
Festivals,
got
anything in between,
loads,
haven't
yes.
you? Yeah.
But the best thing to do is to
It's to go
check
online
out
and
the
check out the
website.
Which is
Beautifully done, Luke.
Oh, thank you.
so practice. He's been here before. Yeah.
It's angehardy.com, but if you search for Ange Hardy, ANGEHARDY, then my husband's a web developer, so Google is full of it.
Right.
So you
Top of
can't
the
miss
ratings.
me. Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining us. Thanks, Lucas.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks, Ange. Absolutely. That's Ange Hardy. Check her out. Thanks for watching, and thanks to our sponsor, visit exeter.com, and we'll see you next week. Balcony TV Exeter. Cheers.
BalconyTV.